Greetings, United fans from all over the world. Welcome to United Millionaire, the number one platform when it comes to everything United. I am your host, King Petrelli, and we're going to speak about Andre Onana. We're going to know about a few details about him signing as a Manchester United new first choice goalkeeper. We're going to find out in a few. So, let's go. As I said before, Andre Onana is at Inter Milan saying his final goodbyes as an Inter goalkeeper, and now he's going to sign for Manchester United. In a few hours, or maybe right now, he's on his plane to Manchester to go sign as the new first choice goalkeeper. We know he has worked with Eric Ten Hag before at Ajax, but we want to really know more about him and more about this deal as him being the new first choice goalkeeper. So what do we know about Andre Onana? Number one, he's a Cameroonian, and I'm not sure if now he plays for them because he had a fallout with the international team management, and now he's not going to play in the African Cup of Nations. So now I think January we're going to have him. Still, he's not going to go out to play international matches. We're going to still have him as our first choice goalkeeper. So I think he retired as the national goalkeeper for his country. So we're going to have him full time. And then what am I going to speak also about Andre Onana? We're going to speak about him. He's 27 years of age. Maybe to some they might think that he is old for being 27, but I believe he's still young. We've seen like the Juve goalkeeper. I think even now is playing Buffon, the one who was at Juve. I believe he's 40 something and he's still playing. And for the goalkeepers, I don't think maybe age might matter. Where I believe you're going to still get a lot of years from him. So that should not worry Manchester United fans. I know most of the time people will prefer to ideally sign someone who is younger, but that's what we're going to get with him because he's got a lot of experience playing in the different leagues that he's played in. So I'm going to also speak about that. So he started at La Masia, that's Barcelona Youth Academy, and him playing there was courtesy of Samuel Eto'o's academy. So Samuel Eto'o has an academy in Cameroon, and that is how Andre Onana got himself at La Masia's academy in Barcelona. After that, he went on a few loans, and that's when he finally got to play in Ajax. He's been in Ajax for around 7.5 years, and what made him move from Ajax to Inter Milan was he was banned for, ideally it was 12 months, but now it was after an appeal, what happened is that he got 9 months instead of the 12 months. There's a substance that he took. It's doping. Doping was the allegation, or I don't know if it was proved. I think it was proved. He said that he did not intend to do doping, so he took some drugs that were meant for his wife, and that's when the test came positive for doping. That's what he said, and maybe that is what made the appeal to be 9 months instead of the 12 months. And after all that ordeal, not playing for 9 months, he signed for Inter Milan as a free agent, and he's been there. He signed in July 2022, and he has been there, and that's when we saw the good performances that he's had at Inter Milan, playing their systems, making a lot of good saves. I believe he's the one with the most clean sheets in Champions League, and especially the games that he played in the Champions League really made us want him as a new Manchester United goalkeeper. And from all these experiences, I think this is what made it even easier for Ten Hag to negotiate with the with the club representatives or the ones who are in charge of transfer with the football director, and said that I need Andre Onana here because we've already seen the good performances that he's done for Inter at the Champions League, and I believe when it comes to Manchester United in the Premier League, it's also going to be easy for him. We've seen he's got good physicality, he's got a good mindset, and I think that is one thing that Erik ten Hag is looking for in players. Everyone who has come at Manchester United for the past one season, actually, they have this mindset that also Andre Onana has, and this is something that I think Erik ten Hag also is working on. I can say we've seen it in Martinez. So I think there's this belief that they have that they can do anything. And you've all seen that interview of Andre Onana saying there was a reporter who asking him if he fears Erling Haaland because of the goals that he has been scoring, and said, no, I can't fear man. The only one he fears is God. And I believe with this kind of attitude, with this kind of strength, I think that's one of the reasons why he's going to revolutionize the game that he is going to play at Manchester United. The next thing that I want to speak about, he's not a typical goalkeeper like De Gea was. De Gea has been with us for a couple of years, but I believe now with football changing, we've seen it first with Man City when Guardiola came to Manchester City. He said that he needs a new goalkeeper. He tried it with Claudio Bravo, who was at Barcelona, and it was not as what Pep expected, and they had paid some huge amount of money for a goalkeeper, and then he said that no, I need another goalkeeper, and he took Ederson. We've also seen that with Liverpool also. They also got Alisson, and these are the ball playing goalkeepers. We've seen like a ball playing centre back like Martinez, the long crosses, the short ones. They really make mistakes when they're doing that, and Andre Onana is actually one of the best, if not the best, when it comes to ball playing goalkeepers. We've already seen all the highlights on YouTube, on the different highlights that content creators are making for Andre Onana. You've seen the long passes, the short passes, the confidence that he has. I think this is something that Erik ten Hag wanted in De Gea, but it was not as he expected, or De Gea did not actually win Erik ten Hag over, because he was not really confident enough, or even the distribution was not as Erik ten Hag wanted. We've seen that especially in the first and the second game that Manchester United played in the last season. Erik ten Hag tried that, passing the ball from the back, and that's when we got a few errors from him and a few players, not Maguire only. We saw also, I'm not sure if it's Eriksen also, he was caught off guard, and Brentford scored that goal. So you see, this is something that was in the works, but the ones who were given the responsibility of making it work did not amaze the manager, and that's why maybe we've seen what happened with him. And also we've had news that also Maguire has been stripped of his captaincy. That's a story that we're going to speak about maybe in our near future video. And I believe now part of the reason why Andre Onana is here is because of his ball playing skills, and that is the modern goalkeeper and the modern way of playing. So he's a sweeper keeper, meaning that he gets to, he's like a center back. He gets to clear the ball if the center backs are not really close to him. We know De Gea used to really wait in the box, and he was a very good shot stopper. So having Andre Onana actually is not about stopping shots. He's also a good shot stopper, but not as De Gea was. For him, is proactive, not reactive. De Gea was reactive. For him, is proactive. He's going to prevent before it gets to him. And I believe also one of the reasons as to why we have Andre Onana right now is also trying to be possession based, trying to keep the ball. If we keep the ball, there's no need for us to have a short stopper, because we're not going to give out more chances to opponents. or maybe try not to lose the ball as much, because with De Gea we saw even the center backs most of the time will lose the ball, or the midfielders. Now I think the system that they're going to play is maybe possession based. I'm not really sure. We've seen something different with this first game of the preseason, and I believe Ten Hag is cooking something. So another thing that I want to speak about him is going. Rumors are saying that he's going to be paid 120 a week. That is really a bargain as compared to what David De Gea used to get. I can't blame him because it's his agent, or his agents were the ones who had a negotiation with the Manchester United officials, and they got him that huge contract of 375,000 grand a week. And I think that is one of the problems as to why De Gea had to leave, because of the wages. And Ten Hag is trying to work something out. I believe when players are being paid high wages, it creates an imbalance inside the team. We saw this when Alexis Sanchez came to Manchester United. He was being paid over 500,000 grand, over 500 grand, and and this caused a bit of imbalances, because most of the time he was on the bench, and the players who were playing first team like Pogba and the rest were like, we deserve to be paid more than what this guy is being paid, because he's being paid to sit on the bench. And I think that is what Ten Hag is trying to work out, because also it also does not work for our best interests when it comes now to selling our players. We are not selling players, as I mentioned in the other video that I did. If you've not seen it, kindly have a look at it. I did a video on why Manchester United cannot sell their players. It's because of these high wages. So if our players had fewer wages, maybe other teams could afford to give them wages that they also could afford. So that is one of the reasons also I think that this is a really suitable deal for Manchester United, having him at a slightly lower wages, which for him I believe it's okay also. 120 grand, it's also good. So I believe he's going to sign till June 2028. I think this is a 5-year contract, and he's going to have an option to of another year to 2029. So I believe we're not going to have the official announcement as of today, because today early in the morning he was in the Inter training center saying his final goodbyes to the staff and everyone, and then maybe after that he might get a plane, or maybe he's on a plane right now to Manchester to complete his medical. And then, as you saw with Mason Mount, they have to do all these videos, they have to do all these photo shoots, they have to do a couple of things for them to announce. So maybe if he gets to Manchester as of today, I believe we're going to get maybe a video or announcement maybe latest Wednesday before the team flies out to the US. Yeah. Remember guys, we also have a game this Wednesday against Lyon, and I believe you've already seen that our first team players are back. Not all of them, yes, but a few of them are back, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. I know this is not as serious because it's just trying to get the minutes in, trying to get the fitness back in, so don't be very excited about these games. They're just preseason games, trying to get them fit and all that. So yeah, but I hope we win, because it's really good to have that kind of mentality going on. And guys, if you've liked the video, kindly subscribe. This really motivates us to continue doing more. Like our videos, share with your friends, keep it united, Milele. See you in the next video.